Hello, sorry for the technical issues. We are live. All right, let's wait for a moment. Yep, we are live.
Hi, welcome to our live.
Yes, we'll wait for a short while just now due to technical glitch. Do let us know if you can hear us. Yep, we'll wait for a short while, everyone. Yep, we will start about 7:20. So let's make sure the network is connection is okay. Then we'll start our live for today. Yep. 哦，你不可以 play audio。You all can leave some comments. Hi everyone. So let us know you can hear us well enough. So we will start the live sessions in about 5 minutes times. We'll talk about today's few sessions that few items that you can see in front. So let us know if there is any questions you wanted to know more about the details of the products. You can let us know some of the products that we can see whether we can arrange it inside. Give us a moment. So we will start our live very soon in a few minutes time for today. Do let us know if there is any products or items that you want to see so that we can actually see how we can actually put in today's for you all. Hi, we will start the live in a short while. It will take about now 2 more minutes. We'll start today's sessions. Sorry for the delay. We know that we should start about 7, but due to some internet issues, we delay a bit. So now we are actually having quite a stable internet access and we will start the live.
Hello, please like and share our Facebook Live.
Yes.
Oh,
In the meanwhile, I hope that you all do like and share. And today's we got something more interesting that we will actually give up some gift itself so that you all can take a look later during the light and share. We'll actually announce during the show.
哎，我是 Tim 啊，我今天会讲华语啊，第一次做 Facebook Live。
Correct. So today's it's a bit interesting. We'll do channel 5 and channel 8. So in Chinese and English, so that we can cover both audience itself after the feedback that we receive.
今天是小弟第一次做 Facebook Live，直播，白头发都出来还叫小弟，你看我的 admin 在笑。Anyway， 希望你们like and share， 因为等下会有 lucky draw，
Yes.
我们会抽奖那些 like and share， please comment after 你 like and share comment 在我们的 Facebook，
Correct.
写 L and S，
Yes.
like and share 就可以了。
Yes. So we'll give out some small gift today, like some earphones itself for like and share and power banks, very cute power banks that we actually managed to give out.
我们有上一回的Facebook Live， 我们也是有听到你们的feedback。
Yes,
所以
correct.
我们今天会做一些lucky draw 和 gift 给你们。
Yeah.
希望等下我们有 lucky draw 很好的奖品，这个 worth 大概50块的 earpiece。OK，please like and share， 我们就会开始讲我们的Yeelight的产品。Before 我们 start， 其实今天为什么会有一个米兔在这边？因为我们还是有一个 social distancing 啊，所以还是得戴 mask。所以如果你们听不到我们讲话 ，please comment， 所以我们会尽量大声一点。Do let us know. 看今天我们会分享些什么产品啊？
Okay, so 今天我们会分享I will use Chinese and English later, so you all will understand better. So 今天我们会分享的是一些非智能的产品。So today we will actually do a non-smart items. We will explain in Tim will actually explain it in a Chinese way than Chinese phrase itself, Chinese language. I will do it in more of an English language so that we can cover more audience and you all can have better understanding of the products itself. 是。
所以今天我们会讲一些依赖的产品，当然有一些是 smart 的，就是有智能的，还有一些是 normal， 可是很essential 的，就是在家里面很必需品啊，所谓的必需品，然后晚上要上洗手间啊，需要一些灯光啊，有些很麻烦要去开 switch on， 所以等下我们都会一一为你们介绍，希望你们现在 like and share， 等下我们会有 lucky draw， 我就重复一次，please comment L and S.
Correct.
Like and share.
Like and share. Please comment L and S, and we will actually pick up winners from today's sessions itself. So, and if you manage to hear some loud noises, it's because outside is having a lightning storm itself. So you might be able to catch it once in a while. So we will actually try our very best to speak louder so that you hear.
And 对了，今天其实我们不是卖东西，我们不是卖产品，其实我们是最主要是让跟大家分享一些lifestyle gadget， 它的品牌是Yeelight，所以我们今天我们不是真的是卖产品，而是要跟你们讲解一下其实在这个品牌Yeelight有很多好处。给你们生活带来很多智能的方便，而且它的价格也不会说很贵，因为很多人都以为smart lighting 就是要花很多钱，很贵。其实这些产品等下我们都一一会解说。当然，如果你们真的是要买，等下我们讲解的产品，我的同事也会放一些link
在那个 chat corner 里面，你们会看得到。Yes.
好不好？
Hello. We can start.
开始
Yes.
了吧
Okay, no problem. So basically today maybe I will start off in English first, then Tim will follow in the Chinese one so that everyone can actually understand. We'll do a mix and match kind of thing so that hope you all will be able to give us some feedback and see how we can actually improve it from the next sessions. So the first item I will talk about is this Yeelight wireless charging device. Yes, this is a wireless charging pad for all your smartphones that you can actually use it itself. So it actually comes with a 15-watt wireless charging and a night light itself. So the packaging actually looks something like that. Yes, you can see it's a 15-watt wireless charger. All right. Yes, and then you know, in this box itself, it actually comes with a night light, and this night light actually have two tones itself. The first tone is actually a white light that is very bright. If you can see here, it's a full brightness. Though it's very hard to tell because due to you can see from my hand, it's actually very bright. And it also comes with a second one, which is slightly dimmer for your night lights that you can put inside by the bedside itself. So in this mode, in the second mode, the dimmest one we ever try, it can last about 30 plus hours continuously on. And in the first mode, it's about 12 hours. So it's very easy. You just need to press. You can, yes, and off it. So you can actually press, and it's actually a magnetic dock itself to have a metal device. But just want to have an idea that you can actually dock it on. So it's a magnetic one. That's why you can see you can put it like that. And the good thing is, once you connected all your new phones that have wireless charging function, it will be able to charge it by the bedside.
这个是2合1的那个快充Yeelight，好，晚上小夜灯照明15个瓦，所以你只要你的电话、你的手机，不管是 Samsung 也好、iPhone 也好、Android，只要有那个7的 wireless charger，你只要放进去，你就可以 charge。当然晚上的时候，你好像要去找东西啊，或者晚上有时要上一下洗手间，你要去开灯，其实就只可以带这个一按，你就可以带着走。哦，它是2合1，很方便的，很美观。哦，就是这样子。哦，我的同事已经 post 那个 link 在那个 comment
chat 里面，so 你们可以进去，you can actually go inside and see on the products itself. It's available in Shopee and Lazada. So my colleague will post out the Lazada link so that you all can see both platforms and see which one you are more comfortable in to purchase this item if you want it.
哦，所以如果你们对这个有兴趣的话，可以上我们的 Shopee 或者上我们的 Yeelight.co 去看一下产品的介绍，还有更多了解。这个 Yeelight wireless charger night light.
Correct.
15 watt. Okay.
Yes. So for this product, actually, it supports all the latest models of the phone that actually contains Qi wireless charging itself. And don't worry about overheating for this device because we have built-in safety functions and chipset into this device so that once it detects that the phone is overheating, it will actually cut off the wireless charging. And once the phone cool down, the charging will start again for this item. So most of the phones will be able to use this wireless charging. The latest phone that have the Qi wireless charging itself. Okay, so is there any questions that you all want to ask about this device? Anyway, do like and share our live sessions. Today we'll be giving out lucky draws itself in this live session, some basic headset and power bank itself that we will be sending out, and our admin will actually contact you once you are the selected winners for these live sessions.
记得要 comment， 所以我们才可以从那边知道谁是 winner， 然后我们才可以 contact 你。
Yes.
送你这奖品，所以记得去like and share， 就是这个 earpiece。哦。
Thank you. So we'll move on to the next item itself that we will mention about this motion sensor nightlight. Let's see for a bigger one. Yeah. So this motion sensor nightlight is actually one of our very hot selling products. If you notice, most of the motion sensor nightlight is for you to stick on, and that's it. And with the Yeelight one, we actually think very much for each of the user, and we understand the different usage that you all have. Some might want to hang on the wardrobe itself, and some you actually wanted to stick on the wall. So we actually have a sticking pad, and the best part is we also put in another function is you can actually connect to the magnetic base that we actually have, so you can remove it, and this portion you can actually stick on the fridge or you can carry it around and put it there so that it's become a portable night light itself for you all during the night sessions. You can hear the magnet is quite strong, so don't worry about it. Yeah, so for this night light, we actually have three functions. Actually, I would say in a way it's a two function because you can permanently off it. There's a switch. You can permanently off. So, or you can actually do it as a auto functions. There's a center. Let me bring to the camera closer so you can get it to see it easier. Yeah, so there's a three switch functions that y'all can take a look. Let me move closer to the camera so that y'all can see. So today we are using a very different device that is more interactive, that you can see it clearly. Yes. You see, you can see the three buttons that on, off, 开关跟 these three modes
它
itself.
有那个温馨的暖光啊，就
Yes.
是那个橙灯，在晚上的时候，它当你开 on 的时候，也不会说影响到你的其他人或者你的 partner。哦，你晚上要上洗手间，你开灯的时候也不会影响到你的 partner，所以它有一个暖光，就是橙色的灯。这个的好处就是它也是一个，刚才看有提到的是它有 auto mode， 所以 auto mode 的话，它就是 sensor 嘛，所以晚上比如说你吊在那边，它可以不止很轻巧的，你可以挂，你也可以用那个 magnet 后面就是连在那个墙壁上，所以这个是一个后面是一个 double sided， 其实它是一个 base 一个铁片。所以你粘在那个墙壁上的时候，你只要这样子轻轻的按着，它就会叠在那个墙壁上，或者是床脚下。只要你一下船经过有sensor的话，你放去 auto， 它自动会亮，所以你不需要去找一个 switch 说一定要开灯。所以这个虽然它不是那些智能用手机可以让它，可是它就是有那个 sensor 的。哦，这个也是叫做一个sensor night light。
Alright.
它可以连，可以挂，或者是挂在你也可以挂在你的 store room， 尤其是在洗手间厕所的旁边、前面或者 switch 的旁边，只要你经过，你就可以，它的灯就会亮，亮了过后，你就会知道那个 switch 在哪里，你就可以开，所以真的是很方便。就是这叫motion sensor night light， 好不好？
Okay. So for these items, another we have actually speak to some of our customer given us a very good feedback is they actually put it inside the car glove box because sometimes you can't find anything in the car itself, and this light once charged in the auto mode, you can actually use it for about 120 days itself. If you turn it to a permanently on mode, it will be easily last you throughout the whole night. There's no issues on that. And the motion sensor will turn off in about 15 seconds if there's no movement. Yeah. Of course, during the day, when it's too bright, it also will not turn on because there's two sensors. One is motion, one is a light sensor.
然后这个是刚才 Ken 有提到的，就是它可以建的，就是用那个USB cable 来充，一次 full charge 大概可以用大概120天左右，120天左右，所以蛮lasting 的，它
Yes.
one charge 就可以120。
Correct. So this product is actually a rechargeable nightlight itself, that it has a built-in batteries that you can actually just use a micro USB to charge it. So don't worry about changing the battery anymore for these items itself. So let's move on to the second item that we'll mention. Because we really understand customer as a Yeelight, we understand customer needs and demands. Because some of them say that I want it to be more simple and always on. So we actually have an always on plug-in versions, the plug-in sensor nightlight. Yes, it looks something like this. And the good thing is we actually have the UK plug version or the Singapore plug version that is actually very flush to the wall itself that you can actually plug in. So this is different, slightly different is this product actually using a light, so-called a light sensor. It's not a motion sensor. So what it does is actually to give you the peace of mind that when it detects that the environment is dark, it will turn on automatically the whole day. But sometimes you don't want this auto function. There is also a click that you can actually click it on top itself to turn it on or turn it off for this night light. So Tim will explain this in Chinese for you all.
哦，它是暗的环境下自然的亮，所以它的亮就好像轻柔如叶，所以就是很好看的光我们这边有没有办法？
有，yes，我们有一个插头，所以应该看得到。让我插进去。
来给他们看
，Yeah，
给你们看一下，好。
Alright. So 你可以 once you actually plug in, you can actually press the power on. You can see this light itself around, so that you will be able to see this lighting. And you can actually turn it off because now we are very bright. So you can actually use the menu function to turn this light permanently on throughout the whole night.
你可以你插着电，你其实可以365天的不断的一直在用，而它也不会很耗电，因为它的power其实是很小而已。好，就是为你们方便。这个就不是 rechargeable 的，你一定要插着那个电能开着。好不好？这个不是 rechargeable， 刚才我们所说的这个才是 rechargeable 的，所以这个另外一个是 3 beam plug， 就是 plug。
Yes.
好吧。
Correct. So I hope that do like and share our page itself. Correct. We will be giving out some items for today, like and share sessions that our admin will actually contact you once you are the selected winners. Yep.
记得 like and share 哦，support 一下我们。好，有这个很 cute 的包包。
Yep.
然后 lucky draw。
Correct. So today, non-smart item, we actually bring out the three, which is, let me show you again, is the wireless charger that we have talked about, the motion sensor nightlight, and the plug-in sensor nightlight. So if you have any question or you miss out the live earlier, we can actually mention it later again for you. You can actually put in the chat and we will actually explain in the later session. So let me move on to the next item. The next item is actually our very important device for Singapore market itself. It's actually the mosquito lamp, or I would say it's the insect repellent lamp itself. So what's so special about this lamp? I believe everyone's is very worried about our COVID-19 case, and also our dengue cases in Singapore is quite high for some areas, and so with this, actually we built in safety as our concern itself. It's actually a 2-in-1 mosquito lamp for this device. So what it actually does is during the night, correct, it will actually turn on the UV light. Yes.
就是多功能的灭蚊器、嗅蚊灯哦。我们以前一直看到，这个好像百灵灯 racket 这样，可以杀那个蚊子的，对不对？现在是比较漂亮，它可以 2-in-1 的。
Correct.
是你放成这样子放在家，就好像一个装饰品啊。晚上的时候，当灯很暗的时候，它其实是会出那个蓝灯的，好像那个紫外线 UV light 哦，所以它是2合1的，它这边是锁着这样子开，拿上来，你就按那个 button， 你就拍蚊子吧，好像人家说的好像百灵灯一样，你也是可以放这，当晚上的时候，这个 UV light 就会蓝色，蓝灯的时候，它就会吸引那些蚊子过来，然后它进去就会在这边被灭掉了那个蚊子。
So for this, actually, we do a lot of product design and thinking itself. Safety is really our key concern, that your pinky finger cannot actually go in, and we actually designed the lock mechanical function itself there. You can actually see here, and this is really more of a lifestyle that you can. This string is actually for you to hook it, so you can actually hook it on top. And the unique thing about this is actually, a lot of people don't know that mosquitoes don't really bite during the daytime. So we actually include the light sensors. So with the light sensor, this product actually will, if the environment is very bright, it will actually turn off the UV light. But I understand that most of you will like to turn this product throughout the whole day. So we will actually provide some guides that you can actually block out the light sensor at the front and the back itself, so that this light can be permanently always on. So let me plug in this device that you can see.
其实这个产品很方便携带，因为它很轻巧。另外一个好处就是你只要用 power bank，其实你可以 activate 它。你出外野餐，当然现在不可以随随便便野餐。可是当你可以出外野餐的时候，你怕蚊子，晚上你又怕蚊子叮，那你可以带一个 power bank，带这个很小很轻便带出去。
Correct. So let me show you the UV light that you can see, because I'm blocking out the sensor, so I'm not sure if you can see there's some purple lights itself, because it's really quite bright for our area here. Yeah, I hope that you can see some purple light. Yes, it's a bit hard to see because in the camera itself, the camera is quite bright itself, that it's a bit tough. Give me a moment. Let me actually try to dim the camera. Yeah, once I dim the camera, you might be able to see better. Okay, or maybe I should, yes, or maybe I will turn off all the lights here so that you all can see it better.
Hey Google, please turn off the light.
Sorry, something went wrong and I'm unable to control your own device.
Yeah, it's a bit hard for you all to see through the camera because of the UV itself. But don't worry that it's actually working. It's really tough to see. Yes. It's already on. So never mind. My colleague will actually send you the pictures that you can see. It's easier because camera itself, they will filter out the blue light very much. Yep. Alexa, turn on all the lights.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that you understand, because we are using a DSLR to actually do today's live stream, and the DSLR will actually cut away the blue light so that you are not able to see this UV light itself, because it need to protect the sensor.
因为最近是伊蚊的事件嘛，那个 dengue 的 case 好像很高，所以其实这个产品真的是很有用。所以晚上它有那些灯，就是要按要真的是很暗，在家里放着，然后那些那个蓝灯最细，你的蚊子飞过来，就是灭蚊器啦，它就会杀掉。就是这样子，好不好？这个叫做Yeelight Mosquito.
Yes. So my admin will actually post the link for you all to see how the blue light actually looks like for this device. The link will come out in a few seconds, so that you all can really see the blue light effects and some of the videos that my admin will actually post it into the chat itself, that you all can watch it later. Yes, it actually attract and kill mosquito, but actually not only mosquito. I would say that some smallest insect will also be able to be attracted due to the UV lightings, because UV lightings actually, it reacts to the environment. It will create a CO2 light that actually so-called emit to attract the mosquitoes, like what our body actually did it normally.
OK 刚才有人问我，在我的身边这个灯是做什么？其实这个也是其中一个依赖的产品它是一个clip light 尤其是晚上你要办公，现在是在家办公，或者是你要读书，晚上在赶功课、赶作业或者业务也好，这个是最好的帮手，因为它也是可以虽然不是智能，可是你只要按，它可以换那个灯亮度因为现在我们在做那个 Facebook Live 直播，所以有可能我们的灯打照你看不是很清楚其实它是这个就是那个Yeelight其中一个产品叫 Clip Light.
Yes. So this is actually we'll call it our J1 Clip Light Pro edition itself. So with this light, actually, if you notice, sometimes you wanted to use it as an alternative, bedside reading light itself, or you wanted to use it as a live lightings, like sometimes you want to take picture, you want it to be having a better lightings, we actually have these functions for this light. And this light actually have 3 modes that you can actually adjust. This is off currently. This is the brightest mode that it has. This is the second one, the second dimmers, and this is actually the third mode. So when this product actually come in a very interesting packaging that we have, if you can see during the retails, or you can actually purchase it at a later stage. Correct. Yes. This is another version. So basically, in this small device, everybody is asking about the battery life and stuff. So for battery life for this item, it have 1,500 mAh battery. In this such a small device, you can actually clip it, and it's the way that we design this product is really out of the heart for all the user. We think through every design aspect that you may mention that why the qualities you don't need to worry, because you can see it's so robust that you can actually twist and turn. And it's not like those other brands that you all some of them mentioned to me before, and we actually think through to all the parts itself, where you can actually put this easily on the table. The weights will balance itself out, or you can actually clip on, and this clip on strength is very strong. You can see I can shake it, it doesn't actually drop. The reason why is we actually designed the rubber padding. You can see this gray color part. The rubber padding will actually be the one holding these frictions, and the clip is not painful at all, if you can see. Yes.
对了，依赖的产品，另外一个就是它有2年的 warranty，依赖的产品它都有2年的 warranty，所以这2年以内，如果你的产品有manufacturing defect，你可以保留它的 receipt，带回它的厂家维修中心，我们都会
Yes.
就是换或者
Correct.
是维修，有年的维修
warranty. Correct. So
24 months。
the 24 months warranty, how you're able to do it is you purchase it from the official stores in Lazada and Shopee that we have, where my colleague will share the link for you. And of course, if you purchase it in a retail store of Singapore, we will actually, once you register the warranty, we will be able to uh, keep track everything. So if you lost your receipt, don't worry. As long as it's registered online, we can actually trace it and track it for you and do the replacement if there's any product failures within the 2 years lifespan.
我们讲了那么多non-smart item，接下来我们想分享一些依赖的 smart item，就是说你在家里你可以用你的手机来command，就是说比如说你用 Google 也好，用iPhone 的 HomeKit 也好 ，Samsung 的 Smart Thing 也好，好像刚才这样我们也有示范了 Alexa please switch off the light， 或者 Google Hey Google please on the light。就是你可以用这样的智能方法。接下来我们就是要讲解一些用smart application 依赖的 apps 来控制一些尤其是灯依赖的灯。
Yes.
这个 like and share.
So do like and share. The next sessions we will talk about is actually Yeelight smart lighting itself. The reason for Yeelights it's actually more of a lifestyle and a smart lighting, because we wanted to make smart lighting easier for everyone and more accessible to every household and every people itself, where we are trying to be bringing the best qualities out at the most reasonable price for all of you all. Yes. So today we will actually move on to the smart products that we'll talk about, which you will see this filament bulb. Correct. Anyway, if you can't hear us, do let us know, because we are using the headset itself. So, correct. Yes. Give us a short while, because yes, because it's COVID-19, it's a bit soft.
因为我们现在还在1 meter 的 social
distance, correct.
所以我们真的是
a bit tough today. Yeah.
所以我们接下来就要讲这个电灯泡 filament light bulb.
Yes. So today we'll be talking about the filament light bulb itself. Yes. Let my colleague plug it in, and later I will turn it on for you all. Yeah. So this filament light bulb, everybody is wondering. This is latest generation LED filament light bulbs, and everybody wanted this filaments effects. During the past itself, people always use this to get the enough heat and the warm lightings that they want. And this is actually LED. So the older generations is about 60 watts. With this new generation at the same brightness is 6 watt. And this product actually work with HomeKits, your Google, your Apple devices, your Alexa, Amazon, everything. So you can even use different languages to speak to it to turn it on or turn it off. So for today, later I will show on some other items itself. These items I will just let you see the feel and look of the lights.
它就是这个玻璃，它就是有那个复古的感觉。你可以
Correct.
看到那个很经典的玻璃。
Yes.
当我先把它关掉，因为
It's
你可
very
以看到
bright
里面这些filament 里面就是好
element.
像
Correct.
这些很复古的感觉，就是要呈现这种复古。现在流行
The retro feel.
retro feel， 对。
对。
所以这个就是我们的智能。等下
I will show you some. 你要插进去，你没有插进去它的麦。Yeah， 不好意思啊。Will. Yeah. Okay. So for this light itself, you will need to let me actually try to dim this camera so you can actually see the best lighting for this light, because this is actually at 100% brightness, and we have not paired it for these sessions. The reason why is later we will actually reset this so you can actually see. Can you all see? This is actually the 1% will roughly look like that you can actually see this filament effects.
它有那个怀旧的设计啊，怀旧的设计 retro 的。
Retro feelings that you can actually see clearly, I think. Will this be better for you all to see? It's much clearer. Yeah. And this whole thing is actually made of glass. And the reason why people want this filament feel is the design. And some of them also want it to have the heat output for the lights. Correct. So let me actually move back to the normal settings so that you can see the host itself and everyone.
这个就是它可以支持那个 Google Assistant， 那个 HomeKit 来 control，就是用那个Yeelight的 app 来控制，就是用手机，你下次就很方便，用那个电话 connect to 那个灯泡。
Yes.
所以你回到家的时候，你只要说 Google please switch on the light，Hey Google on the light， 它就会亮。或者是你也是可以控制它的亮度。从 1% 到 100%， 或者你要 50%， 也可以控制，因为它是 LED 的 smart lighting 来的。
So everyone will be worried about is it hard to actually pair the smart lighting device? Actually, it's not hard. So for this case, we haven't paired this device. Later, I will show you our next light bulb that is actually paired. In order to pair our very smart lighting by Yeelight itself, it's very easy. I just need to turn it off and turn it on 5 times. And you will see the light will actually flicker. Like a glowing effects, you can see it's flickering. This is actually to enter the pairing mode for the lights.
它只要在
闪烁
5下，
你开关
5次，它就会闪烁。闪烁的时候，它就是可以就是给我们
连接
用那个电话去连接那个网络来做那个 pairing，就要开始用那个Yeelight可以 connect。当然你的 WiFi， 你家里的 WiFi 一定是要 2.4 GHz 用你家里的 WiFi 有2.4 和5，所以记得 log into 2.4 的。
Yes. Correct. So Yeelight Lighting's products actually works with 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. The reason why with this bandwidth is that it actually have the better range itself, so that you don't need to be worried about the distance from your router and everything for using a 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. So let me show you the next product.
这个是它的包装它的包装就是
packaging.
它有 packaging.
So how this packaging looks like, and I can show you the energy usage if you can see it. Yeah. So you can see this rating. Let me get the camera to focus. Yeah, you can see this is actually an A++ rating by the EU standard. EU standard is actually quite tough itself because you need to be energy efficient. The products must actually be environmental friendly for recycle and everything. And all our products actually works without hub. You do not need a hub and you can actually connect it using Wi-Fi itself. That's why you can see, you can adjust the brightness. It gives you a clear glass to have the classy feel. And 6 watts is actually the max output for this light that is consuming the energy itself. All right.
除了那个 filament 的，我们也有采光板，就是有1S color 的板，也有那个采光的，还有这个白灯的，就是 white light 的 tunable white， 也有这个 dimmable 的，还有 color 的60 million color。今天我们收你的只是一个 filament 的，其实还也是有很多不一样的款式。这一些都是smart light 来的，都可以用你的 handphone 和 log in 那个Yeelight的 app 去控制。
Yes. So for the filament bulb we have actually shown. The next one I will actually show is actually a 60 million color bulb itself that we Yeelight have it. And for our light bulb series, all the lights actually work with Apple HomeKit itself, Google, and Samsung SmartThings, and Alexa. Correct. So we support all ranges of your AI speaker that you can think of. So let me show you this 60 million color light bulb, so that you can look and feel at the effects itself. Don't worry, don't worry. I will actually set the lights for you all so that you all be able to see the effects. Okay, so this light I have already pre-connected. So what I need to do actually is very simple. I can open the Yeelight app. Yes, thank you, Tim, for taking out the light for me. So you can see now it's actually at a red color mode. So what I need to do is I can just use the Yeelight app. I can actually let the color run by itself. It's so simple that this 16 million colors you will be able to see from the lighting control for the Yeelight app. Yes, I believe you can see slightly. Let me dim the camera a bit so that you can see the real color of this light.
它就是有60 million color， 所以它会变颜色，会变青红、紫、蓝、黄，只是需要一个平板电脑或者你的手机，你那个Yeelight的 app， 你都可以控制它的颜色。对你喜欢的色彩，为你的生活增加色彩，就是靠这个灯了 ，1S color light bulb。
Yes. So people will be asking, what's so special about the smart light bulb itself? Sometimes, once we get more busy, example, I can actually ask my Siri to actually change this color of the light. So it's very easy because this is HomeKit compatible. So later I will do a short demo which is Google compatible, and you might be wondering how to connect the lights itself and how to do this function with Google and Alexa. We actually can go to yeelight.co website, and under our 101 sessions, we'll actually guide you on how to set up to different platforms itself. So example, for this case, you can see our 60 million color light bulb actually come with, people will say RGB plus W. The W actually give you a cool to warm tone itself for this light. And the lights, another thing is, you will be thinking that Wi-Fi lightings actually use a lot of energies. But in fact, this light bulb only uses about 7 watts at the maximum brightness. And if you set it to 1%, we actually tested it, the voltage will actually reduce to close to 1 to 2 watts at the 1%. So you can actually play around with the brightness, and the brightness for this light is about 800 lumens, which is actually your standard lightings that you will use in the normal LED light bulb itself. So example, for this case, I can ask, hey Siri, turn these lights to red color. Wait, the Siri is not responding due to the mask. Hey Siri,
我的同事是想说用这个 Home
Home
Kit
Kit,
Apple Home
correct.
Kit 来控制那个灯啊。其实
嗯
它除了可以用 Apple Home Kit 的话，只要你们 iPhone 都有用 iPhone 的
都可以用
iOS 的都可以有Apple Home Kit
Correct.
来控制这盏灯。
Yes.
这个智能灯啊，依赖的智能灯你都可以用 Apple Home Kit，不止 Apple Home Kit，其实你还可以用 work with Amazon，可以用还可以 work with Google，就是 Android phone。然后这个是 Samsung 的 Smart Thing， 它可以用很多平台，就是也可以用小米的米家，所以它可以用work with 很多的那些 apps 的来控制这个灯，所以你不需要担心说你买的手机或者你的平板电脑电脑的iPad 或者是 Android 的，你不可以使用？其实是都可以的。它的好处是它都可以跟很多的current 的 apps 来一起来控制它，所以不需要担心的。很方便，然后它的 connection 也是很快，其实。然后尤其是 Apple Home Kit， 有一些人会担心说，是否可以？它其实有一个 code 在每一盏灯的后面都有一个 code， 你只要是scan 它的 ID 或者 key in 它 ID 都可以直接 connect 的，就是很简单。
Yes. So we shall move on to the next product for today. Let's talk something interesting. The ceiling lights. Okay, 好。Because got people request lah. So people request these very interesting things that is in front of the table. So this is actually the latest products that we have. So give me a moment to set up and let you all can be able to see it nicely and easier. Let me clear the desk a bit because there's a lot of device. Correct. So this is also our very smart device. If you can notice that it's actually a bedside lamp, I would say, or some people like to put it on the desk and to become like just a desk lighting or your environment lighting itself. This actually is mimicking your traditional bedside lighting device. If you can see, it's actually very bright, and this is only 1%. And you worry that it will consume a lot of energy. It doesn't. It only take about 5 to 10 watts itself for this.
Yeah.
Correct. So
这个就是床头的
床头灯
依赖的床头灯。
Yes.
这个也是 smart 的。你也可以用手机去控制它的灯，不止它这边的灯光，你还可以转。其实它这边也有灯，所以晚上你关你的房间很暗的时候，这盏灯亮的时候就会很好看，因为它顶上也有灯，这边也有灯，然后它有一个开关按钮
Yes.
就是可以控制调它的灯。
Correct. So if some of you say that okay, it's good to be smart, and also what happens if I wanted to use it as a normal bedside lamp, and in this mode, the buttons is actually a multi buttons that you can see. It actually turn on, or you can actually press and hold itself. Correct. It will change the mode of the light and increase the brightness slowly. It will cycle through this process, and once you decide what is the best lighting that you want, you can actually just release it, and you'll remember this parts that it has. So bedside lamp is a very interesting device because if you use a bedside lamp, you want it to use it throughout the whole night, and sometimes you want it to use it for reading. So with the Yeelight apps, you can actually one click button and select bedside reading mode. You can see from here. This is some of the presets that we have for this itself. And a lot of people say that I want this to once I fall asleep, and it actually give me these functions of having a night light. It can be done, and what Yeelight actually do is in a very special way that it will turn off the top sections of the light, only leaving this bare minimum 0.3 lumens lights that you can see from here. A very small amount of lights that will only be shining through so that it won't disturb your sleep itself. And with this wireless charging, it comes with a wireless charging
其实
pad.
这个床头灯更特别的一个东西就是，你晚上回到家要睡觉之前，还要去找 cable 来 charge 你的电话。你有这盏灯，你只要你的电话有那个7 wireless charging，你根本不需要担心，你也不需要去找那个 cable，你只要放在这边，它就可以
Yes,
charge
correct.
charge 你的电话。
So
用 wireless charging。
for this product, we actually went through the safety testing and get all the approved in Singapore. My colleague will be sharing you the link where you can actually buy this item itself. Correct. In the chat, you will be able to see it. And the good thing about this is you can wireless charge all your phones. And if you notice that we are using Apple EarPods itself to use the chat, for this, you are also able to charge the latest Apple EarPod with the wireless charging case. It will be able to charge it.
用 Apple AirPod 的人
Correct.
这个是最好的晚上根本不需要去找什么 cable 这些不需要，你有这盏灯放在床头旁边，又好看又美观，又有智能，你可以用电话控制它的灯亮，你又可以 charge 你的 AirPod 或者是 wireless charger 的那个有 wireless charger 功能的电话，比如说你这样子放。
Correct. So once it detects for wireless charging and it approves, it actually will show a very small orange color indicator here that will showcase that it's actually charging actively for you in the wireless charging.
所以就是多用功能嘛，除了灯，你也可以 charge。
Yes.
就是很美观，你看白色，很简单的设计。
Maintenance also.
就是很简单的设计，
Yes.
就是很好看，也很高贵，看下去就是很好看的一盏灯。我其实我老板今天刚刚他就是他的生日要到了嘛，他就刚刚一直 hint 我们说他对这盏灯很兴趣，所以是希望我们可以送他的，所以我们再打算一下来这盏灯也是很简单漂亮所以生日礼物也好好像过年Christmas present 这些都很实用，
Yes.
就是要买一些实用的东西又实惠的东西，这些就是很好的东西。
Correct. So I believe this is a very easy blending design for your house or your new additional items, but it is very useful and you will use it actually day to day for say itself for this lighting, because you get to adjust all the things you want and it's very easy maintenance. You just need to wipe dry everything and don't worry about too much of the lights getting damaged, because our LED lights device inside is actually, we have actually repurposed, redesigned and planned everything that the IC chips can control the lights and the lifespan itself to protect the light and protect the user. Yeah. So
OK， 除了这个，当然除了这个床头灯以外
Okay, so we saw that some of the comments that you are asking about energy savings. So energy savings, we have actually checked. There's a few different kind of energy savings that we are actually mentioning about. If you are mentioning about the ticks itself, so we actually checked with our governments on the tick sessions. For the ticks itself, they actually apply only to the light bulbs, and the light bulb actually they are referring to those non-smart lighting, because they actually it's very hard for them to do the testing, but we are actually checking with them that we can actually add it into this system. Sometimes the law can't follow up with technology, so they will take a while for this. But the EU side is moving very, very fast. I believe you all heard about the COVID cases and everything, so that all our lighting, because the Europe customers actually love it a lot, and all of them has actually went through the Europe testing. All of them are actually getting the A+ level. If you can do a search online, you will be able to see this energy savings itself. And what the energy savings with us also we provide the voltage itself. Yes. So for this light, the light bulbs is actually all integrated in order to protect the insects that doesn't get in, and so it's actually not using a light bulb. It's actually a technologies of the lights that is actually integrated to the LED inside. So you are not able to change this light. But if there is any issues, you can let us know because we cover 2 years warranty and
2年
this.
的 warranty，
Yes.
所以不用担心。
Correct.
24个月，我
So
们厂家的 warranty 给你24 months。
so for our LED lifespan, example, if you use it 3 to 4 hours a day, you can use it for about 22 years. In order for these lights to be not so effective, and this is actually based on 100% output for this light itself, where we went through the UL test, all the different testing that we actually get for our lights itself. Yeah.
OK， 接下来
Let's move on.
我们就是要讲这个很最新的产品。
Yes, this is the latest products that we actually have launched. Though it's during the circuit breaker period, but we are still launching out new items so that you can get to enjoy some of this at home easier. You can get it online, and of course, in the retail once it open, you will be able to find out in all the Apple retail store itself. That we are actually covering on. So if you can see this light is so special that it's very handy. Let me dim the light lah. Let the light do the show for you all, so you don't need to see us, but you can hear us in order to see this lighting effect.
你只要敲击，好像打鼓啊，敲打鼓这样，它就可以关。那个又可以这样，是不是很特别？因为晚上可以玩啊，它也是其中一个白色灯，它不只是床头灯，它也是一个白色灯。只要这样开关，它不只是用手敲击，它也可以用那个手机一样的，它也是 smart light，smart control， 可以用那个Yeelight 的 app，download Yeelight 的 app， 所以也是可以控制它的16 million， 它是很多色彩的灯，跟刚才的 1S 的 light 就是16 million color，
So with this light, actually, this is a co-design project with Apple itself that we wanted to give the best lighting effects and the best color that you all can see. And this light actually works by touching on the case itself. You can give it a nod, it will turn on. And if you see this is red color, don't worry because you can actually change the color by itself. That's a unique part. And over here, we integrated all the functions of the touch. You don't use this with the phone, it's also fine. But with the phone, it gives you more functions that you can actually adjust the brightness, everything. If you can see the color is very rich, that's why you are able to tell. You can't even see any creases for these lights. So let me do a flow for you all to see these lighting effects. 看得到吧？ Yeah. So you can see that this light is actually flowing.
我不是在变魔术，是我的同事用他的 app 来控制它的灯光。
Correct.
我们在店里这样，我不是在变魔术。
Yes,
是
this
用
is
它
to
的
let you see the
电话
lighting
的那
effect.
个 app 来换它的灯。当然你要做变魔术也可以啊。
Yes, we can actually make this process as an automatic functions through the app itself. You can actually set it all the functions here.
有人问can we make it automation?
Automation, of course, you can. There's a lot of ways that you can do this as an automations itself, where the colleague will share in the Yeelight 101 on how you can do the full automations. Like example, if you have others devices that can link with Yeelights, you will be able to, example, say open the door, the lights turn on, everything. So don't worry about that. And we have actually very strong connections with Samsung's with all the smart items device that is actually around your house, and I would say that we support one of the most range that you can find. So for this, it can also turn to your normal white light that you want. You can see it can go full white or slightly warm itself. So it's very interesting that you can actually see this color toning that you have it with.
记得 like and share ，Lucky Draw 要开始了，我们要开始 Lucky Draw 了，记得 like and share。到时候谁拿到奖的话我们会通知你。 好不好？记得 like and share。
Okay, let me increase back the camera brightness so that you can see us. Ceiling light? Yep. Okay, we will be talking about this thing that you see in front. This very small and affordable ceiling light that we actually get it really for the Singapore market itself, because our house is not as huge as other countries that you will see. And this light, if you can see from here, is actually 26 cm. Let me show you something, yeah, using the phone that you can gauge. Okay, using this phone, 26 cm, and you can see the brightness is humongous. So usually for this, we actually recommend this to be used in toilets or your small patio area, so that you, or your utility rooms, because it's also very energy efficient. And my colleague will send the link for you all to see these products where you can get it everything. Yes. So for this, we actually have an IP rating, IP 50 itself, so that insects will not be able to fly into this light, because it's actually sealed off and you can actually open up to see if you want. Yes. So this is how our light work.
Okay.
Yes, my
Okay.
they on the light.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. This is actually the maximum brightness, and you can see every part is sealed off, and it's using the latest light technology that we have. It's not your normal LEDs that you get to see. Let me bring it closer. So you can see the bits itself is actually sealed off, so that to give you the best water resistant ratings and insect repellents. And this kind of lightings is actually the device itself is actually done by Osram. So Yeelight actually do the chipset to make it smart, because Osram, I think a lot of people know, they are very famous in lighting industries, but to do all these parts itself, to give the best lighting for you. So with this case, actually you can just seal it off and to prevent the insect from going in. It's very easy to fix back, correct? So for Yeelight smart lighting itself, this is really our most affordable and reasonable device, and it actually comes with remote control, which you can actually use it for the lights. And it comes with different sizes. This is the most entry 26 cm that you can see. It can be cool to warm, everything that we actually have paired the light with, correct?
这个也是智能的灯哦，26我们是称为260啊，260为什么260啊？因为它的那个diameter 是26 cm， 它也是 smart lighting 来的哦。不然这样啊，因为每个人都讲 smart lighting， 谁可以第一个猜到它的价格的话，我们也有东西送，好不好？好，所以就 post 上去，你讲多少钱，最靠近我们的selling price。
We will actually issue out a price
我们就
for this smart
送这
lighting.
个东西给你，第一个猜到了哦。
Yeah.
我们会给你一个gift，好不好？
Correct. So you can actually make a guess, because this is really our most affordable lights.
Retail selling price 啊，最靠近 retail selling price.
Yes. So some of you might be wondering how we actually light up our live lightings that you can see, because just now we say turn off the lights, everything, all the thing went dim. We are actually using our ceiling light to do the lighting setup for this. If you all want to see, we can actually let you see this brother light.
哇，我的 admin 已经放那个answer 给你们了。哦，哇，来。
Correct.
OK 啦，谁有没有人猜对？最靠近了哦。等下我的 admin 会听这里。
Yes, you will win this.
猜对有奖。
Correct. They will contact you.
好，好，小米的没错了，猜对有奖。好，这是 smart light。你看，我们讲了那么多 smart light， 每个人一定会怀疑到底 smart light 是多少钱？会不会300块啊，200块？其实不是，你不需要花很多钱的。现在有 smart lighting， 尤其是Yeelight哦，有24个月的 warranty， 2年的 warranty。这个产品少过，我要说的是少过50块。
Correct.
少过50块，你就可以买到一个很好的 smart lighting。第一个我的 admin 已经找到那个 OK 啦，怪 close 的啦。第一个 Jerry 刘家卫
Correct.
Jerry 刘家卫
Yeah.
我们会把这个送给你
Yeah, my
Jerry 刘家卫，请你在我们的 Facebook page 那边like 我们的 Facebook page， 然后 PM 一下。
Yes, do PM
我们会 contact 你，我们的 admin 会 contact 你。送你这个礼物，好不好
Yeah.
Jerry 刘家卫，好吧，我们送你。
Okay. So just now we mentioned about how we actually like our lightings. We are actually using this slightly bigger 40 cm lights itself, so that let me actually rotate the camera so you will be able to see this light, how you can actually repurpose your ceiling light itself. I hope my admin don't mind. They might be on the camera. Yeah.
笑一下，我们要送你们我们的 admin 呢。
They are very hardworking. So this is actually our 40 cm ceiling light. Oh my god, they are all hiding. Okay. So we are using actually this light to actually do the lighting for you. If you can see over here, we Yeelight actually have this remote that you can actually purchase, and this actually is a Bluetooth remote that you can see. Let me focus.
我忘记 beside 那个电话，我们的智能产品 beside 那个电话可以控制的话，你也可以买这个 remote control。这个 remote control 现在多少钱？Anyway， 你们上去那个link， 等一下我的
I will post the link for you.
你们可以买来控制这个Yeelight。除了电话，当然 OK。刚才我们一直讲手机才可以控制这些智能的灯光。可是我们忘了有一些小朋友或者是比较年长的人，有可能对这些智能手机还不是那么熟悉，不用怕你只要买这个
remote control。
当然有一些 size， 我们今天show给你们的只是一个26 cm 的，我们还有其他的32 cm、40 cm、42 cm 或者更大的，我们里面都会有这个 remote control， 所以它也是可以控制一样的，可以开关，可以换它的颜色。其实我家自己本身也有用那个Yeelight的32 cm 的，我孩子才7岁他就是用这个 remote control 来开关。当然你是这个就不可以用嘴来 command 不可以说必须 switch off 的来，因为 remote control 一样。当然电话你就可以用那个 voice command 来 command 它，好不好？我们也有这个。
So for this remote control, because as I mentioned just now, Yeelight is actually very understanding on user experience and stuff. So this is actually a Bluetooth remote control. All our smart ceiling light actually come with a Bluetooth hub inside, which we can actually further expand to other IoT functions that is coming up in the latest year itself. And your light will be able to do a software upgrade to support more devices, and actually sometimes you will actually even reduce some of the energy output and increase the brightness for you. So this remote is so easy to use that it's because we actually state on off. You can even increase the brightness, everything, and change the tone or set to a moon lighting itself using this Bluetooth remote. And the pairing process is actually very easy. Once you turn on the light and put in a new batteries, the remote actually will search for this. The light will actually search for this remote itself. Correct. And this remote can control multiple lights, but I just need to put a small cross. Is if you pair 3 lights with one remote, you press off or you press on, it will actually off or on itself for all the 3 lights because it's a remote control. But once you pair the remote control, don't worry, your lights are still be able to, use it for the smart functions that you wanted to have using your voice itself, so that the remote is just an additional device that you can actually control the light easier, because sometimes you might not want to use your voice, you will just press it itself. Yeah.
刚刚有人问你害那个 dinosaur， 你们看到那个 dinosaur？ 只是拿那个灯。
OK。
对，这个也是Yeelight的，这个是小孩子的，这个也是Yeelight，这个也是 smart lighting，这个是32 cm 的，小孩子的， 哦，小 S 这个是小 S，当然我们有另外一款，今天我们没有讲到这一款，刚好有人问到，我们就跟你说，这个也是小 S 的房间，它很方便的，就是这样子开关
Yes.
，click 下去，它也是 smart lighting 来的。还有另外一个是那个。
Oh, okay. So your eyes is also quite quite
So-
sharp.
So
This is another range that we have. This is actually the same. This is for kids lah, I would say, and this is actually the normal one that actually come in white color. And this lighting itself is very good for your bedroom usage. And this is also having the same IP60. And the very different from this light, I can do some explanation, is that this light itself is our very first IF Design Awards lightings that Yeelight actually have it for your. Correct. So we actually come with a patent design. If you are worried that your ceiling light spoil, what you can do is you can actually clip it down from this holder itself, because this holder can support the lights up to 65 cm. But later I will take out this to let you see also, and you can just change the light without doing any electrical work, because it's just once you press it in, it will actually release like what you saw just now. So this is actually the kids versions that we actually come out with for this dinosaur. Yes. If you want to know more about this dinosaur, do PM us. We will actually reply you with the details and all the function for this dinosaur lightings that.
OK， 如果你们想知道更多关于Yeelight的 ，please log into like 我们的 Facebook page， 或者是 log into yeelight.co，yeelight.co，所以你们可以了解更多的产品。好，等下我们的admin 会放那个我们的 link 好，OK， 还有这是更大的。
Yes.
好。
This is about 45 cm itself for this. This is 48 cm, sorry, because we have different sizes that you can actually look at through our website, and all this you can actually work with your Siri shortcut, your Google, everything. It's all smart, and as what I mentioned is we wanted to bring the best smart lightings at the affordable price to mass public itself, so that we are actually, you won't find it very expensive. And in fact, some of the customers say that it's almost the same price as the normal lighting itself. And the best part is you can control how much the brightness you want and the color tone from cool to warm, or or to activate the night modes. Or for this ceiling lights that you can see on the dinosaur one, if you actually have a Mi Band, you can actually pair it. Once you fall asleep, the light will actually turn off by itself. And you wake up, the light will slightly turn on so that you don't wake up in the darkness. Yes.
OK， 好，我们的产品介绍今天是其实还有很多产品啊，所以留给下一次。可是现在最重要的就是 lucky draw。然后那个 like share， 刚才叫你们 like share， 一定是有很多人在那边等，为什么等那么久 ？like 了 share 又 like， 这次我希望更多人可以看的哈。所以今天我们是准备了一些gift， 我们会抽出五位，好五个幸运儿。当我们抽到的时候，我们的 admin 会放你的名字，请你在我们的 Facebook comment， 或者是like 我们的 Facebook， 当然是最重要是 like 我们的 Facebook， 都 comment， 然后我们知道是你，我们就会联系你，然后你 PM 我们你的地址、你的 email， 还有你的 address。
Correct.
如果可以的话 contact number， 所以我们会安排这些 gift
to be delivered to your
送到你
place.
的家，
Correct.
好不好？
So for those award winners, kindly drop us a private message so that we can get your name, contact numbers, and the details itself, so that we can actually post the package out for you. Correct. So let's do the lucky draw. Anyway, we saw some customers say that you can actually buy the white one, and if you require some patterns and design and need us to help, we can actually give you the sizing, and you can actually get it to print and stick it on for our 32 cm lighting itself. So if you got any requests, you can drop us a private message and we can let you know how to do it. So let's start the lucky draw for today.
从第5名开始是是
Yes.
OK 我们从第5名开始 好，第5名你会拿到这个，这个是什么？这个是cable bike，还有这个是 cable 了啊。
Yeah, some
啊
small gift for you all 啦。
cable，哦，
So
我抽第五。还有音响，我还没有抽一个音响呢。OK 啊，这个啊，哇，Lim V Yang，Lim V Yang，
are you here? If you are here, do drop us a
Lim V Yang，
message.
恭喜你赢到这个 cable bike， 还有一个 cable 啊 cable， 好，电话的 cable， 好 Lim V Yang，
Correct. So do contact our admin.
啊，记得like 我们的 Facebook， 然后PM 我们，
Yes.
所以我们可以 contact 你，好不好？来，看抽第四奖。
Okay lah, let me draw the number 4 prizes for you all so that you know that you all can see. So I don't know what product is this. Trevor Hong, do contact us. Trevor Hong. So do contact us that we will be mailing you a small gift itself.
呀，这也是一个phone cable 来的。
Yes.
好
Trevor Hong.
Trevor Hong。
Correct.
OK， 第4奖。第三奖，这是
Power bank.
Power Bank 充电器，2200，很 Q 的啦，很 Q 的啊 ，Rabbit 的。希望抽到一个你的哦，这个拼好了，抽到一个你。哦 ，Carol Ng， 哇，刚刚好幸运，哦，恭喜你 ，Carol Ng 拿到一个冰 color 的，啊，第
Yes.
3对，第3奖。
So
OK，
the second prize.
二奖，看来。
Okay, let's draw the second prize.
这是
A power bank also,
power bank.
a bigger voltage power bank and a
yeah.
cable itself. And
Sure,
the person
sure.
is Cherry Dom, is it?
Oh, Cheryl
Cheryl.
OK，
Yeah, Cheryl, correct.
PM 我们
Do draw us a pair.
那些，哦
Yes.
OK，
The final
今天
gift
的
that we will be giving you a
大
headset.
奖一个headset 的 headset， 来看你抽吧。
Oh, this one I let my admin pick lah, okay? 来。So the admin will come out a hand to pick.
Madeline Lester， 哇，恭喜
Congratulations.
OK，
Correct.
So Madeline please 那些 winner please PM 我们 contact 我们
Do
like 我
drop
们的
us a
Facebook。
private message for all the winners so that we can actually mail this item out for you. So basically, for today, we have done our sessions. So you can actually comment and say that you might want to know any products about Yeelights or any new products that you want us to talk to in our next sessions. We'll actually put it in. And if you have any inquiry or queries about the item itself, you can actually drop us a private message and our people and team will be able to reply to you almost immediately. Correct. For this session.
谢谢你们，今天是我第一次做 Facebook 直播。
Yes, this is the first time that I think during this yes, our colleague team has
谢谢
come to the front of the camera to for this live session. Do give us some feedbacks and everything and let us know how we can actually improve and let you all know about these live sessions and feedback. For those that did not win any items, don't worry. We will be doing this live session more often itself, and don't worry, we'll be picking you, for the next sessions and everything. So do stay with us and follow our page itself so
Yeah.
that you will be able to know that we will have the next live sessions or any new product launches or new functions that we are actually doing and how you can use it.
Please like our Facebook page。 所以每次有 live 的话，我们就会post 在我们的 Facebook， 或者你们说什么时候几点有 live， 那我们会尽量找一些最主要是比赛这些产品，我们有可能也会找一些gadget lifestyle gadget 来介绍那些产品。
Yes. So the lifestyle gadget might be able to, we will be able to work with Yeelight and we will be able to give you a whole smart solutions and maybe the next session I can put in some talks about using Samsung smart things, what you can do with Yeelight, or this kind of products, like those ecosystems that you all wanted it just now. I saw some mentions that say that can it be doing automatically? Yes, we can. So maybe I will delegate a sessions in the next live, so that we can actually show you how some of the smart devices
Yeah.
go around.
Thank you，谢谢你们，好，拜拜，
Bye
拜
bye. Thank you for
拜
all of your support for
，OK，
today.
谢谢
So
谢谢谢谢，拜拜拜拜。
bye bye.